everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
And this is Smokey Steve and Marc.
Oh, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yes, nice to see you.
Happy
and
Tuesday.
I was waiting for you.
Best day of the week,
Best
right?
day of the week.
Best day of the week. It's not a... I'm not lying to myself too much today. It was an okay Tuesday, which is perfect. You know, it's good.
Yeah, it was
It's
an okay
good.
one for me, too.
Beautiful weather today here. Beautiful weather.
It's like spring. It is.
Is it in the 50s?
Yes,
It's
55.
yeah, it's going to be
tomorrow
60
it's going to be
tomorrow.
better. I know, we're supposed to have... I'm almost certain the entire week.
I know.
It's
There's still a
supposed
little
to be
snow on the
very
ground,
nice.
too. It's very weird.
Yeah, there's still snow, but the yard has mostly melted. But, like, do you remember when I made the snowman, the ghost snowman with the eyes?
There's just glow sticks in the yard.
There's just glow sticks. There's still a mound, although he's melted.
Yeah.
And 2 glow sticks sticking out, so I gotta go grab those.
Yeah, my cabbage is still out in the garden, too.
It is.
I swear there's green. You gotta go look.
There is green, I know,
swear
I
there's
saw
like
it.
new growth in the bottom of that.
I will be, that'd be so cool if he
That was
comes
my
back.
mutant cabbage, where we cut off one and 5 heads grew back.
Yeah.
Like Little Shop of Horrors. And it seems to have lived through the winter. It was buried under 2 feet of snow.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah, it
Not that
was.
long ago. So,
There, that's better. I have the ionizer
the
on.
Purifier ionizer.
I forget sometimes to turn it off, and
I forget to turn it on. honestly.
yeah, he forgets.
I unplug
I
it
leave
every
it on
day.
all the time.
I unplug it every day because I use that outlet to charge my work laptop. Because
Yeah.
I have one laptop here, I have another one over there, I have 2 phones.
Yeah.
Then a pile of paperwork, and, you know, I need a few places to
Well,
do
today
it.
the windows were open, but I have it on medium. It's pretty powerful. It's a Vornado. They're really cool with the
Yeah.
HEPA filter and all that, and the little, what do you call that? The UV light, whatever. And it's like a purifier.
Yeah.
And I like it to run like 24/7 during the winter because we smoke, you know, and we have a cat, you know, so I like to have it circulating the air, you know, as much as possible. And the one I got is for a much larger room than we have here.
Yeah, this is meant for probably, like,
A big room.
not for, like, a two-room apartment.
No,
it's
but I mean,
meant for
but
something
I just
quite
figured
grand.
the bigger the better. I mean, I figured why not?
Yeah.
You know, because in the winter we keep the windows closed and we do smoke inside. So, you know, and but today we had the windows open. It was nice, you know.
It was. I did go out for a hot minute. Well, I went to get cigarettes. That was the big day.
Yeah.
That was the big deal.
I was out like I usually take one smoke break in the morning and then lunch and then one in the afternoon. I'm pretty. They don't regulate us, but I'm pretty like that. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know. I feel guilty or I don't know. Feel like it's wrong or something if I smoke more. Well, today it was so nice out. I went out twice in the morning, 3 times in the afternoon,
Yeah. Hey,
and just like
it's a
let
beautiful
the sun
day.
hit me.
It's a beautiful day. You gotta do
Yeah,
what
it
you
is.
gotta
We
do.
all were. We
Yeah.
all were, and you know.
When I'm in the office I work 9 to 4:30. We get lunch as a break, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
it's 12 to 12:30. It's 7.5 hour workday, 12 to 12:30, and we're paid for lunch, but we have to stay on campus.
Yeah.
It's hardly a campus. It's a bunch of buildings. But
I would say it's pretty big.
It's
It's
the
just
whole
on
block.
one street.
it's
but
a block. but-
yeah, like it's a whole city block with all of your buildings. But when I think of campus, I think of like those rehabs that are up in the mountains
Yeah.
that are like spread on the side of the mountain. There's all, you know, these.
Oh god, that one. Clearbrook. There's a rehab around here. I think it closed. I hope it did. It's on the top of a mountain.
Yeah.
in Wilkes-Barre Township or something like that. It looks like The Shining going up there. This
It
hill
does.
is so steep and so tall, and they threaten the clients if you walk out of here against medical advice, you have to walk down that whole
You
hill
have to
by
walk
yourself.
down, and people do it.
And people, fuck, I would do it if I had to get out of there.
If you had to get out of there, yeah, it didn't have a real good name. I have to look. It's not one that we use as a resource, so I wonder. I'll have to look into that and see. But yeah, it's so creepy. It's just like one road, and it's up a hill.
Up and windy and this way, and I mean, you get to the top and it looks like a ski lodge.
Yeah.
And then you walk inside and it's a rehab.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful campus. It's a beautiful bit of property.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I don't know if COVID was knocking down numbers for inpatient facilities. I suspect it was.
I suspect it was.
How can
too.
you sit in a small group therapy setting or a large 12-step meeting without being masked and 6 feet away from
yeah.
everybody?
Yeah.
You know, no hugging, thank God. I should have went to rehab during COVID. They make you hug everybody.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
They make you push your boundaries, and if you start crying, they all hug you and pat you on the head. It's
okay.
It's okay. This is a real growing moment for you.
Well, I went to Cove Forge, and that was in the middle of the mountains too, and it was so beautiful up there. I actually went there a total of 3 times.
So nice. You went 3 times?
I did. It was
I did that
so
with
great.
Marworth. Marworth was so nice. I went twice.
And it was a really good program, and it was really nice and beautiful, and it helped with recovery. It did, like the setting, and they did a lot of outdoor activities. I think that's really important.
Yeah.
I remember it was the first time ever that I had done, what do they call them, extreme sports, or what's it called, like where
With
you
the zip
climb
line
the
and
tree
shit?
and all that. Yeah. And I really enjoyed it, and I did the highest one where you climb up a tree and then you walk across a rope to the other tree, and then you catapult off and drop down.
Yeah.
And I was so proud of myself that I did it.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cool.
See,
but they had other ones. They had the giant ladder, and
we had
all that stuff.
that wall you got to get everyone over.
Oh, yeah.
Now-
Bring everybody up over a wall.
Now, that's a catch-22, okay? Because I'm not strong, but I'm big.
Yeah.
Well, bigger at the time. I was probably 40 pounds heavier. So everyone thinks, oh, get the big people up, and then they can lift everyone else up. No, I'm useless. Because not only am I heavy to put over the wall, I can't help anybody once I'm up there. So we did that. And then we had a ropes course, but it was only like a foot off the ground.
Oh, ropes course. Yeah.
And for
I think
whatever
that's what the
even-
whole thing was called.
Even
yeah.
though I was in detox, they let me go. So I was like whacked out on phenobarbital trying to do a ropes course.
Wow.
Hanging. And at one point I was just like, I just want to quit drinking. Like, I didn't want to come here. I'm not trying to find myself. I'm just trying to, knock it off.
Yeah.
I didn't get sober after that rehab. But everyone kind of served its purpose, I suppose. It got me resocialized.
The scariest one for me was climbing to the top of the telephone pole, and then you have to stand on the top of it and jump off. You have the thing on, what's that called?
Like
where
a harness?
The harness where it catches you,
Yeah.
and lowers you down. You have that on. But that was the scariest one out of all of them, because to do it properly, you had to get up on top of it. There's no, they have the nails that you climb up, but when you get on it, you have to get up on top of it and stand on top of it and then jump off.
Yeah.
That was the scariest one, and they placed it on the top of a hill, so it made it seem even taller, But I did do it. When you jump off, you try to catch the thing that's in front of you, but I didn't catch it. I just fell, but...
Yeah, I didn't like recreational therapy. It was the only thing that they had on my chart that I wasn't showing progress in. I wasn't really particularly good at, beating.
Yeah.
And so I'd stop doing it and just sit there and talk. And they'd be like, you have to bead. And I'm like, I don't want to bead. I'd show up. I'd show up. That's what I would do. I didn't ruin it for everybody else. I just didn't feel like doing it myself.
Yeah.
It was... So...
Yeah. But, memories.
Well, that was the most traveling I had done in years. I mean...
Yeah, right?
I've seen Pennsylvania... And thank you very much, American taxpayer, and in the state of Pennsylvania, because I was very sick, and I did need the help, and I was on medical assistance, i.e. Medicaid. So it wasn't my money that was being spent to save my life. It was yours, assuming you're in the U.S. So thank you. Make light of it because the experiences were more or less helpful. But the last one seemed to give me a good shot.
I made the joke that I did the cross-state road trip via facilities.
You hit it all 4 corners. This was the last corner of
This
the
was
state
my last
you
corner.
hadn't seen.
I did, yeah.
You were in Erie, Pittsburgh, Philly. You were all over the place.
I was in State College. I was in the center. I kind of just made my way across between rehabs, and then there's halfway houses and sober houses too. They're like gradual steps, and I did do them back then. And at one point in my sickness, it was like, where am I going to go next? It was kind of sick.
Yeah.
But thank God for the help, though, because...
Uber rehab. Where am I going
Right,
next?
I know. And I always remember trying to find one out of state, but it doesn't work that way.
No, your funding kind of limits where you
Can I go to Florida on my government insurance?
There was all these... The one rehab I went to, everyone was so rich.
Yeah.
They were so rich. And the only reason I went is because I was in the county that this rehab was in, and I was in a mixture of county funding and Medicaid. And so I got to go there. Oh, so rich. They're like these kids that are 19 and they have pill problems, and my parents are sending me to Tampa. I wanted to go to Miami to get sober. And they go to one of those places where you play on the beach. and fly kites and have AA meetings in the sand. I hate AA, but I would have a meeting in the sand.
I'd have a meeting in the sand.
I'd pretend to care. I would love it. I would, I would read how it works.
Yeah.
I would do everything they ask.
Actually, something interesting too. Like when I had government, because I had government insurance for a period of time there, and then I had private insurance for the remainder. The government insurance was better.
They'll pay for treatment.
They did. My private insurance, it was a lot harder.
My private insurance wouldn't even pay for detox.
Wow.
They would pay for 3 days of detox, whether I was well or not. As soon as I stopped shaking, they were going to pull my funding.
Yeah.
And let me go. Medicaid will pay through 90 days of treatment. They'll pay for extra stuff. And the longer you're in treatment, usually the better your outcome is. If you go 90 versus 28 days. There's no guarantees. I mean, we all do with what we learn in treatment, what we do. Or we follow it or we don't. But
I mean, I have to do an official count, but I mean, it was, I think it was the sixth rehab stay that was my last. It might even be more. I have to go back and count them, but and that was over a period of 5 years. Like, we're talking at least one stay a year, and there were some where there was I stayed, the last year was 3 in a row in the same year. But then I did, I guess, get it, or however you want. I never went back to rehab after that, so.
It's so odd because there was no big, for me, moment where all of a sudden it was like, I get it now. Life beckons.
Oh yeah, no.
Let's start anew.
It doesn't.
It was in bits and pieces.
Usually happen like that. Like the first rehab stay, like the first time you're in treatment, a lot of people report the rehab high.
Like it's the
they
pink
found
cloud.
life again, and they
and we're gonna be friends, and let's all get a house together when we get out of rehab, and we'll go to meetings together, and then we can all get together and put on a play in the barn.
Yes, did it? I did that. But and it's usually pretty short-lived by statistics,
Yeah.
But then I don't know. It's not like this big wow moment,
Maybe it is for some people, but it wasn't for me. It was very matter of fact. It was like, how much sicker can I get?
Yeah.
How much longer can this go on? I gave myself 2 trade-offs: either continue drinking and finish out my jail sentence, and then just go out and I guess die or do whatever I want, or I can try to get better. And there was really nothing else to do except try to get better. But I didn't even know how sick I was.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what kind of sick I was. I didn't realize how...
True, too, yeah.
Beyond just having symptoms of mental health, I didn't realize how many, issues. We're not talking about symptoms with pills. We're talking about, shit I had to work through. Feelings I had to work through. Because the pills will get rid of some of your feelings, but it doesn't really resolve them. No. In my experience. Like therapy and friendship and relationships and stuff like that help me resolve the feelings. But Seroquel didn't.
Right.
It just made me sleep faster so I didn't stay up late thinking of them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So, somehow we just turned into our addiction recovery.
Oh, yeah, we did. This is our Tuesday chit-chat. I didn't even do the banner.
No.
Welcome to Tuesday chit-chat.
Well, you're in school now for it, too, so it's kind of on your education level as well.
Yeah.
And I have to get my continuing ed up or my certification's going to expire.
Yeah, you better get
So I have to get that, too. Otherwise, it's a bitch to get back. I was grandfathered in, as it is. So if I don't, it's going to be...
But I feel like, too, this is, our first, normal video in quite some time. Friday was the cat video. Saturday was your live. Sunday was our live. Monday was
another cat
part
video.
2. And we're back to just
and
how are you? Nice to see you.
And thank you folks for watching the cat video.
Thank you.
It came out right under the wire.
Last
still
night,
being Monday.
Part 2.
I want to say it was 11:32 when I posted the video. Yeah. I know the time because usually I would have been in bed half an hour before that.
Yeah, we stayed up a little.
But
late,
it stayed up late. There was Mark did a lot of editing. It's when you do videos like that, even little videos like this, like the chit chats where there's nothing else really added to it, it still has a little bit of work involved as far as the editing and uploading and stuff like that. Yeah.
But when you do a special kind of video like that, where there's a lot of little parts put together,
15 videos you have to
put together, and I have my notes okay, this goes here, this goes there, and then the funny thing is that the smaller videos, the little 3-minute segments, they take the longest to finish, the viewer montage, Okay, that came out to be almost 3 minutes long. It was a montage of all the kitties, you know.
And it was adorable.
It was cute.
Oh my god! I hope if you submitted, you take a look and look for your cat because
And you
they
know
were so
what's
cute.
cool?
It's
Like,
at the end of the video.
You can see all the cats' personalities,
Mhm.
like, and they match their names and stuff. It was adorable. It was nice. Thank you, by the way, everyone who sent in pictures. But like I have, my list, and I'm like, okay, there was 70. I don't even know how many pictures, but so I have to download the pictures from either email, instant messenger, however they're sent in. I have to download it, and then I have to make sure I have the name correct with the kitty, and then I gotta splice them all together with the little transactions, and then put the names on them. And I was so worried the whole time. Even now, I'm still worried that what if I got a name mixed up, you know, like, and all that. So, but I did the best I could. But my point is that tiny little 3-minute little thing took 2 hours to do. Well, just because of what's all involved in it.
Well, trying new stuff, which we've been to.
And it's all new, too.
And it's all Mark, by the way. All the transitions and the fading between scenes and this and that is new to us, and it's new technology, so there's new hiccups with it, too. So that lends itself to sometimes the videos being a little bit later, because it was a matter of last night. What was it? There was a video on one phone. We had to send it to Messenger on this one. And
couldn't figure out how to get the video where I needed it.
Couldn't get it out of the cloud.
Yeah.
It wasn't on any phone anymore. I deleted it off an old one. We found it. We got it. Thank God. But
we computer still isn't here. But every time. For me, every time I do it, like, the next time I do it, I know how to do it.
Yeah, well, learning, you know.
Yeah, I know. It would have been easier to say I learned. but you know, it should be better going forward each time I do it.
Yeah, and then as we get the new computer, it'll have more features, and then we can do some more different stuff with that. Because you have experience with graphic design, going back...
to the 90s.
To the 90s, but... that means you have an interest in it. Just the
I do enjoy
the mediums are different, but media are different.
Yeah.
So that's good, because I haven't taken a computer class since 2000. Yeah. That's why I'm fluent in Microsoft 2000.
I'm really a little bit worried about my typing course. Because I don't type like this. I'm a one.
My dad types like that.
And that's one of our courses. But they did say, don't worry about it. It's not pass, fail, this section of the class, you know. They just want you to hopefully be proficient, you know, in data entry, you know. So they're going to try to teach us how to type. And they said that they realized that it's like a lot of unlearning and relearning for typing, because because I've never taken a typing course ever.
I took
You're good at data entry.
I did data entry for a job.
Yeah.
I've been doing it the last 2 days. It's just part of my thing. Well, I make a game out of it. Yeah. When I worked for Hey-Man, the polyester pants that they advertise in the Sunday paper. Their mail processing center is about 15 minutes away from here. And I got a job there. And all you do is open everyone's order. Here's the check. Here's everything they ordered with all these obscure codes. It's alphanumeric. You don't have time to look at the keyboard if you want to make... because they do quotas like you do in factories. You need to process 50 orders an hour. You need to be because it's not sales, it's just... and then clearing, which is essentially opening mail. Open 50 pieces of mail. But they have to be stacked a certain way. Ads. First, your free shipping. Then the ads. Then the envelope face up this way. And then it gets scanned into a machine. And all those scans are sent to the Philippines, where they do data entry for Hey-Man there. I was doing it for smaller companies and subsidiaries when I was there. But it's fun. It's like, how many can I get done? Can I get enough done that I have time to go to the bathroom and not screw my numbers up?
Yeah.
Pretty much. And we would only get, like, a smoke break, you know? And
I wouldn't be my
And the
kind
pay
of
was
thing.
garbage. I mean, the pay was absolute garbage. I was doing it for, like, $9.50 an hour.
And then I got to do a 1,000-word essay. So I've been tempting him.
I can't write.
I'll admit it. I asked him to write it for me.
No, your words. We'll collaborate. We'll collaborate.
I'm just
1,000 words isn't that much once you get going.
It's really not. But I haven't written an essay since I was in probably college or high school.
What's the essay
You don't
about?
write an essay in pastry school.
No, but you're creative. You have to write something.
I know.
So what's the essay about?
I don't know. I have to look at it. It's our final. It's like a couple weeks away.
Oh, well, then who cares?
Yeah.
You know, 1,000 words isn't that much.
No, I know that it's not. It's enough.
And I am very, 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 very grateful for this opportunity.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Just 99, 100.
I don't know. Back to high school. I'm gonna pay someone to do my homework.
I hated homework. I would do it at homeroom or at lunch. I just couldn't be
Speaking of
bothered.
that, I gotta do my homework. I haven't done it yet.
What is your homework?
I don't know. I have 3 modules I have to do.
Oh, you just go through and answer questions and watch videos and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it at work. I get paid for doing it. So.
Yeah, because it's a work responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. But that was that. So yeah, I guess back to the cat video. I just want to say thank you so much for all the comments. We really did have a blast making it.
It was fun doing it.
And your support and notice of all that, like, really meant a lot to us. Thank you.
Yeah, because we have. It's been... Some of those earlier specials were challenging to film. Because
well, I knew nothing about editing then.
we hadn't done it. Nothing about editing. And frankly, you've done theater.
Yeah.
And I have a degree in communication and mass media, but I never took broadcasting classes. So trying to get, like, here's the sets, we'll film them in this order, and this makes this easier, we'll film all of these first. This video, it was all set up. We did it over a couple days, we split it in 2, and it was, you know, enjoyable for us to do, hopefully enjoyable for you to watch.
Yeah.
So
it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then we have some new segments coming out, and I'm excited. Like, I'm excited about stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I do. And let's see, this is what, March. So what, St. Patrick's Day is next week, right?
yeah.
We got to come up with something for St. Patty's Day. And then, gosh, I think 2 weeks later is Easter. It's like close this year. It's a little bit early this year. So Easter, and then boom, we're into summer.
I have to come up with our un-Easter plans.
Our un-Easter plans.
I hate Easter. I have very bad memories of Easter. So try to take it in another direction instead of ham or hyacinth or any of that.
We have a free ham at Giant, I meant to tell you.
Well, okay, maybe the ham.
Maybe we can get a lasagna. Sometimes they let you swap
I want the
them.
lasagna instead.
Me too.
I'm really... I don't get triggered easily, but I hate Easter.
Yeah. I'm
So-
not a big Easter fan either. Like, I'm not...
No flowers.
where you're
in the,
at.
I don't want flowers in the house. I don't want to smell ham. None of it. Let's get pizza and wings and watch
That
old
sounds good
movies,
to me.
You know, something like that. We did that. My parents and I did that, I think, a couple years last
Oh my
year,
gosh,
maybe.
and then it's our anniversary, too. April's our anniversary.
That'll be
Wow, that
7
came
years.
fast. We have to go back. I don't know. I
It was
think this is 7.
2014.
Or was it 8 this
14
year?
to 15, 15 to 16, 16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19 to 20, 20 to 21.
So
years.
7.
7 years.
Okay, 7. It'll be 7. Lucky number 7.
7 years. I was 32 when we met.
Wow.
Well,
when
when we started dating.
Too.
When we started dating, I was in my 20s when we met.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Talk about robbing the cradle. You were in your 20s when we met.
When I was 17. It
Well,
was a
I
very
mean,
good
I was
year.
only 36 for
4 years. Lie to me.
10 years.
I feel like if I said right now I'm 36, I mean, with the hat on, you might buy it, but
You would pass as 36.
yeah, no. As soon as people, it's like when I go to buy cigarettes and they try to card me, I'll just pull my hat off and say, yeah.
I was carded the other day. I was shocked. First time, I don't even remember when I was like, are you serious? And she's like, I have to. And I'm like, no, I know. I'm
don't
not,
say you have to.
I'm not,
say you thought I was
exactly.
young.
I was like, no, I'm not mad at you or anything for doing it. It's been quite some time, you know.
Yeah.
And she said to me, well, no, the new law is, or at least the law here where I work, is that we have to card everyone 36 and under if we think they're 36 or under. And I was like,
There you go.
thank you. I said, oh no, here's my ID.
Yeah.
And she was like, So, I mean, that was nice, but she was just being nice, though.
Yeah.
She didn't mean it.
So what are you cooking tonight?
Tonight,
I made 12-bean soup.
You cooked.
I cooked last night. 12-bean soup from a gift that we got. It was a socially aware gift we got. I think it was from Mare.
From Mare? One of our
It was in one of our boxes, and I made that last night, and it was fantastic. We
yeah.
had a bunch left.
I just tasted
So-
it. I didn't have a whole bowl. I'm having that tonight.
Yeah. And Well, so if you
But I don't
cook,
know.
I'll
We
make
got our
some.
every plate box, so there's some nice meals in there. Maybe I will cook something. Maybe I will cook something.
Maybe you will. Maybe I will. Who knows?
I don't know. We'll see. It's late. Like I got home late, and that happened yesterday too. Like I got home a long time after 5. I mean, I was really hoping to come home early to finish the cat video, and of course, and I always can on Mondays. And of course I couldn't yesterday. And I'm thinking there, maybe I can do it here at work. And I'm like, I can't do that. So I didn't get home till almost 6. So, I mean, I started late, too.
It's, like, super tempting to do YouTube stuff, especially because I'm working from home.
Yeah, I bet.
But,
it's tempting to do it at work.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do when there's downtime, or definitely on lunch. But
I'll check comments at lunch, or I'll go watch other people's videos, or I'll look on Facebook and play with shit at lunch. But...
Yeah.
Well,
we talked your ear off.
We
I'm
did.
sorry.
Well, it is Tuesday Chit Chat.
Well, it is Chit Chat.
And it goes where it goes, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't have a script, or we didn't have a topic.
Open discussion. This is a chance for me to catch up with Mark, too.
It is.
I haven't seen him today.
Everything's been such a whirlwind the last week, it seems. It feels like we live together.
The only wedding planning we've done is picking out a couple songs.
I know.
And decided nothing outside.
I know.
Well, I've decided nothing outside. I think you agree.
Yeah, I don't want to have an outside wedding,
No.
No.
So, and you're not making the cake.
No, I know. No.
And we're having a groom's cake for me. That's funfetti. Or cookie puss. And...
I gotta get on the cookie puss thing. We have to find that.
And
I'm sure you can special order them.
I would think so.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Well, thank y'all for watching.
Yes, thank you.
Please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell on your way out so you get the alerts when we have new videos, and when we go live, hit the thumbs up as well. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Twitter. Our handle's at SmokeySteveA. Our email address and contact information is all listed below as well. Yes. Thank you again, and we will catch up with you tomorrow. For Hump Day.
We will for Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Oh yeah, that's a good day of the week.
That's a good day of the week.
I do like Wednesdays because it's like half over. It's just better than Tuesday in my opinion, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, well.
Thank you, everybody. It was great spending time with you. I hope you had a great day, and more than that, I hope you have an even better rest of the week. Remember to stay safe and stay well, but above all else, stay positive. All right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.